got so many gadgets working that I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. Welcome to the broadcast, and today I'm talking about becoming a DJ, a live DJ. There is a website where you can actually go live and play the music you like, and the royalties are all taken care of. So it's not like Facebook or YouTube. You will not get taken off air. You can play music, you can chat, and you can do all sorts of things. I'm going to go and run through the options that you have if you decide to become a live video DJ, and show you how to set it up. Now, I will be doing a short video after this, probably tomorrow, with a step-by-step guide to doing this, but I'll just give you an overview for the moment. Now, the first thing you actually need is OBS. So let's go to the beginning. Welcome to the show. And this is all about playing music live on Mixcloud. And this is fast becoming a hobby of mine. If you are watching live on Facebook or YouTube, please do say hello, and I'll answer your questions about going live. Playing music. Now, I've recently invested in a CD ripper to actually do that. So OBS is the first thing you need. And let's do a screen share of OBS so you get familiar with what OBS is. So I'm going over to OBS. I'm going to share my screen and come back to me. Bring OBS up on screen. Go picture in picture. This is OBS, and OBS is, for a single person actually broadcasting out live anywhere, is the best piece of free software that's available. And this is my setup for actually playing music, and you can see straight away that I have got some DJ software, and it's called Tractor, and basically it has all the music tracks that I'm currently ripping from CDs, and I can play those whilst I'm live on the website. Just to give you a tour of how I've got it set up, I'm going over to OBS now, and first is the image for the show, which was created, as you can see, with something BeLive-ish. Then this is where I would appear, and yesterday Fonz appeared, and I'll explain how that happened in a moment. Then we have the visualizer. Now, the visualizer is the piece of magic. I mean, basically, I've got the visualizer at the moment actually keyed into my voice rather than to music. So as I'm talking, the graphics being generated are actually in line with my speech. And this is luminant music, which you can use for music playing, for your own voice, for radio shows, a whole host of opportunities to actually use it. And then this is the page where I would appear with the visualizer. Okay, so we have the music, we have the show card, we have the guests. I'll come to that in a second. But this essentially is OBS, and OBS is used as the method of actually broadcasting live to the website. So I'm going to stop screen sharing. So that's my OBS setup. And if I stop screen sharing now, it will come back to me. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to close down OBS, which should free up some memory, and I should become true to life. Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining. If you want to say hello, please do. This week we're actually looking at using OBS to play music live. Now, if I was to start playing the Billboard Top 100 now, I'd get shut down on Facebook and YouTube just like that. So I've hopped over to a site I'll actually show you, and I'm just going to screen share for a moment and come back to me, bring the screen share up and go picture in picture. This is a website called Mixcloud, and this is a British website. And for the last 3 to 4 years, the owners of the website have been going around and they've been getting agreement from the music publishing companies to actually be able to play music on their website. And the royalties, every time I play a Stones track, the Stones will get royalties. Every time I play a Beatles track, the Beatles get royalties. And it's all so, for my part, it's seamless. Basically, after my broadcast has finished, then the tracks I've played are analyzed and money is paid over. And everybody's agreed to it, and it's so seamless and so easy to use. Oh, I've got a comment assistant. Oh, that's interesting. I noticed something new in the BeLive studio. I shall have to explore at the end of this broadcast. So Mixcloud is the website, and basically you can go live on Mixcloud. If I go for the live button, okay, and go for broadcast live, you can see that it's set up for my next music show, which is on Friday with Krista Boven. And basically we've got a title, we have what category it's in. We're in rock or pop, whether I want other people to watch the stream, so I can make it unlisted if I want to make it private, so it's just me for us testing. Then the tags which people will find us by, and then a description of what the broadcast is about. So that's the first stage. And then the second stage is, having set that up, and I'm going back to the website now, is to confirm the details. And I've confirmed the details, and there I have a stream key and a server. And I take those two pieces of information, a stream key and the server, and I put them into OBS. That means that OBS can then broadcast directly to this page. Okay, and anything happens on my computer will happen on that site. Now, just going through the items, video resolution is 720, bitrate is around about 3000, frame rate is 30 frames per second, and the audio bitrate, this is where it gets interesting. You're listening to me now at 64 kilobytes per second. On the Mixcloud site, we can do 320. So we can have very high quality music being played on the website. And it all works so seamlessly. So that's basically the connection between OBS and the Mixcloud site. Set it up once, forget it, and you just press the button to go live on OBS, and it will take you through, and you're live on the site. It's just like I'm live on Facebook at the moment. You're actually live on the Mixcloud site. Now, there is a player embed, which you can put on your own website as well, which I'm investigating at the moment, and that will make life even more interesting. So that's the Mixcloud. I wish I could spell, just a minute. Just to show that we are live, I'm going to edit that. I'll put this together in a bit of a rush. Okay, just give me a second. I meant to, because I need this for something else I'm doing. So Mixcloud setup, that's exactly how it's all put together. We've looked at OBS, and basically, if you just wanted to broadcast on your own, all you need is OBS. If, however, you want more than one person on screen, then you need OBS Ninja. So let's stop screen sharing that and come back to me. And we're now going to go over, I'll hide that. We're now going to go over and screen share, if I can find it. Share screen, okay. Share a Chrome tab, and okay, so the next step along the path is OBS Ninja. And I'm going to hide that and show that. So OBS with two or more people on screen, then you do need, go picture in picture again, OBS Ninja. And OBS Ninja is a way of having more than one person live. Now this basically is important because what I'm doing is I'm going to be inviting people to actually broadcast live on Mixcloud, but to bring some of their music with them. So to bring 3 or 4 MP3s along and to be able to play their music, mix with my music, and to have a chat. And in a relaxed atmosphere, music has the power to actually relax us. And it's going to be interesting to see how everybody takes to this. Franz and I did it yesterday, and after an initial getting used to it situation, we've now worked out exactly what we can do. Next week, Franz will be playing vinyl as well as MP3s. So each week we'll be doing something different and building on it. And we're actually live on Mixcloud on Mondays at 12 p.m. Eastern and on Fridays at 12 p.m. Eastern. Mondays is myself and Franz, and Fridays is me and anybody who wants to join me, including Chris, especially Chris, and we'll be going live and playing music. Right, so OBS Ninja is free. OBS is free, so we've not spent a penny at the moment. Mixcloud has a 28-day trial. Once the trial is over, then to be able to broadcast your music live to the world will cost you $14 a month. Now, in the scheme of things, that is a bargain. If you think of how much we pay for a lot of other things, $14 a month to actually play our own music is a bargain. So OBS Ninja, and the next thing you need is a music player. Now you could use VLC, which again is free. That is a free music player, but I'm going to stop screen sharing for a moment. And this time I'm going to screen share again. And this time I'm going to screen share an actual app. So this is the app that I'm going to screen share. And this is essentially, bring it on screen, my DJing software. This is Tractor, and I'll put all the links in afterwards for anyone who's actually interested. But this allows us to play music, and basically you can set it up with a mix list or a playlist, and it will cycle through the playlist. You stop it to have a chat, you start it, you stop it to have a chat, you start it, you got the idea. And basically you can put together a whole show using Tractor. Now, at the moment, I'm busy ripping CDs to actually feed Tractor so that I have, well, I've got eclectic music taste, but I've got a wide range of music that I'm actually ripping. I ripped the Stones CD yesterday, and also Cat Stevens, and you can't get two more different artists than Cat Stevens and the Rolling Stones. So eclectic music tastes, and it means that I will be able to play music live on the Mixcloud in high quality, because this is going out from Tractor and it's going through my desktop audio, and desktop audio goes straight to Mixcloud at 320 kilobytes per second, and it's just like you when I play back, I play back an audio on Mixcloud. It's the same as playing on my desktop. The quality is just absolutely brilliant, music quality. is, well, fantastic, really. So that's Tractor, the DJ software. And if I want to play a track, then I can right click on the track, bring it into the DJ software and press play. Now, I stopped it quickly because the thing about this is I'm broadcasting on Facebook and I don't want Facebook identifying the tune and taking my show off air. What I can do on Mixcloud licensed, I cannot do on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch or Twitter. It's just not possible. The only real place with licensing conditions to be able to do this is on Mixcloud. And the thing about Mixcloud is that it's full of people who actually love music, and there are tens of thousands of DJs around the world and millions of users, viewers, listeners on well, basically actually listening into the music that people are playing. And there's music 24/7, and you can pick up by genre. You can pick pop, rock, reggae, hip hop, you name it. It's actually available there, and you can listen to music. And there is an app for iPhone. There's an app for Android. Mixcloud. Again, choose your genre, and you can listen to music. Great for if you're out jogging or walking. Then Mixcloud. The other thing is that on the Mixcloud site, in addition to playing music, you can actually chat with the DJs. So this is networking at its best, really, because you're listening to beautiful music and actually talking to people. And I can't think of a better way of actually doing that. Now, if I'm going to stop screen sharing now, if I can find it. So just give me a second. I'm going to hide that. I'm going to remove it and back to me and take off the DJ software. Now, if it was just me on screen or me and Fonz on screen, then that would be entertaining. But what you actually need is something like this. So please allow me to share screen again. And what I've got is I've got a piece of software, which I'm going to bring back up on screen now. If it plays, yeah, okay. And I think this is magical. I'm going to go picture in picture for this because I love this. Whilst we're actually playing music, our microphones are turned off and we are playing the visualization from Illuminant Music. And it's basically, at the moment, I've actually keyed it into my voice. So normally I would key it into the music, but it's keyed into my speech. So if I carry on talking, then it will load the next scene. And what happens on screen is determined by my speech. If I stop talking, then it will stop. Start talking again, and it takes off again. Now, this is magical to me. This I could watch for hours. In fact, I have whilst I've been doing my DJ sets. It does enable us to bring your music to life. I'll just show you. There are literally, well, there are a lot. This is one of my favorites. Just get it to load. Okay. As I talk, then it moves. If I stop, it will stop moving. And when I start talking again, it will burst into life. Now, I can think of actually using this in ordinary BeLive broadcasts because you can be on screen side by side and people would know when you're actually saying something. And more to the point, from a personal point of view, I would know. It cures one problem for me. In that, if that is working as it is now, then I know that my microphone is working. Simple as that. There's no way of telling you mic's working This is a visual representation from my microphone. So if that's working, I know that you can hear me. So it solves one of my broadcasting problems where I occasionally switch off the microphone. So I'll be using Luminant software in my BeLive broadcasts. Look for it on Thursday. I'm going to see what happens on Blubbing for Britain on Thursday in terms of, well, their reaction really. So let's scroll down on the right hand side if I can find my mouse. And okay, this software is from Luminant Music. It's basically about $3 a month to license. And I think that's a bargain because I'm going to be doing 2 music shows a week and the BeLive on top. Mixcloud is the website to go to. Now, if I bring this on screen, okay, and I just hide that for a moment. Okay, that's the link to my Mixcloud account. If you click the link, you'll be taken straight to Mixcloud, and you can find out more about the music that I've been playing. Whenever I do a set, I actually have a playlist so you can see what's actually included in the music. And I'm going to take that off screen and bring this on screen. And the whole point about this is that, as it says there, welcome to Mixcloud Live, a music-focused streaming solution that enables you to stream via a legal and licensed platform. Again, you've got links there. So you've got a link to a blog post about the shows that I'm doing. You've got a link to Mixcloud itself and to my account there. If you want to come and listen anytime, then please do. If you want to follow me, please do. If you want to log in to Mixcloud, it's a free site, and you can just sign up and you can then listen to music from around the globe, hopefully including mine, and it won't cost you a red cent. It's just free. And even if you want to broadcast, it's $14 a month. So this is the best value that I have seen in live streaming, because you're actually going out live on Mixcloud and streaming the music that you enjoy listening to and telling the world about it. The other thing is that whilst you're doing this, you're actually building what we used to call back in the day mixtapes. And those mixtapes contain music that you enjoy listening to. And you could actually use the Mixcloud app whilst you're out jogging or out walking. You could play your own track list, your own favorite tracks. Absolutely brilliant. And you're laying down a musical history, because over the course of the rest of this year, I will be ripping CDs onto my computer, building mix lists from that, going live with those lists 2 a week, and creating a back catalogue of music that I can actually listen to. So there are many benefits of actually doing this, because this is music that we enjoy listening to and we love. And the amazing thing is that it's not, we bring something special because we bring our knowledge of the music and our appreciation of the music. And we all love different music. And Mixcloud is open to all tastes of music, whether it be classical, jazz, rock, pop, hip hop, reggae. Then all that music is actually on Mixcloud and it's free to listen to. So hide that and come back to me. As you probably gathered by now, I'm quite enthusiastic about this. And I'm going to, as I say, be doing 2 shows a week, 12 p.m. Eastern, Mondays and Fridays, and just enjoy playing music. Now, this is something we can't do. We can't do it on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter. It can't be done. But it can be done on Mixcloud. And if you love music, and most people do, then Mixcloud is a website to get involved in. And as a listener, no cost. As a broadcaster, $14 a month. Now, if you have a following on Mixcloud, and I have, bring that back up a minute, post the links again. If you have a following on Mixcloud, then you can monetize. So if you build a reputation for playing good music as a DJ, then you can actually monetize that and earn an income from playing music. The other thing is, of course, you can actually intersperse it with short commercials. Speaking of which, if I hide this and bring this up, tomorrow at 10:30 in the UK is myself and Fraser Hay on the live marketing show, where there will be hints, tips, and tricks about live broadcasting and marketing, and we combine the two in the live marketing show. Irene's on holiday this week. I hope she's enjoying herself. And so it's just Fraser and I live tomorrow, 10:30, which is 5:30 Eastern. And we'll be talking for 30 minutes about live broadcasting and live video. And it's always a show that I look forward to doing. Fraser has a wealth of knowledge about marketing. He's a well-respected author with over 20 books on Amazon, and he teaches globally. He's going to start teaching globally again, hopefully in a few months' time. So something to look out for tomorrow at 10:30. And one more advert, and that is for Dubbing for Britain. And John, Peter, Stephen and I will be live at 10 a.m. on Thursday with Blubbing for Britain, episode 274, I think. So we're coming up to nearly 5.5 years of the show, and we always enjoy getting together and discussing the UK news and what's going on around us. And thankfully, things are improving slowly in the UK. We're getting closer and closer to being back to normal. June 21st is the target date. Angelica's son's getting ready to do gigs in August. We're off to Wrexham in August. So we'll be talking about everything that's happening in Blackburn. I think one of the topics this week, Stephen and Peter don't like talking about football much, but I think we've got to talk about football this week because of the ESL, European Super League, which is an attempt to take 6 of our top clubs into a new competition. I'll give my thoughts on that on Thursday. So there's the 2 adverts. Live with Fraser at 10:30 tomorrow, and live with Blubbing for Britain at 10 o'clock on Thursday. I think this has gone exceedingly well. Let's just screen share again, because I do love this bit. So bear with me a moment. I know I'm basically for whatever reason, either I am not live anywhere, which is always possible, I suppose, or there's a problem with the live, or I've been taken off air. But what I'm actually doing is I'm actually rehearsing for a YouTube video, training video about how to be a live DJ. So this is just a live run to see exactly whether I've got it all together. I think I've got it all together. I mean, today I'm actually broadcasting on BeLive, which makes it a lot harder. When I'm just broadcasting, well, not broadcasting at all, I'm just using Camtasia to actually record it. It will be a lot easier. But I've got 2 sets of broadcasting software running at the moment. I'm going to stop that one. And see, when I stop talking, I just love that. Illuminant is the name of the software. So, just to reiterate that the Mixcloud site, music licensing, Mixcloud pays all the royalties to artists whose tracks are actually played on the site. And as a show creator, you don't have to do anything. You don't have to pay anything. It's all taken care of for you. And they do such a fine job of doing it. You don't even know it's happening. All you have to do is either go live on the site, or you can actually upload effectively what are mixtapes of your favorite music, and people come and listen to those as well. I'm very fortunate. I mean, it is networking as well, because as I say, with the live broadcasts, you've got a live chat and you can actually talk to people whilst you're live. And that's golden for me. So I've made 60 new contacts in the 3 weeks that I've been doing this. I listen to their shows, they listen to my show. And my plans are, I'm live with Fonz 12 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. in the UK every Monday, and we'll be experimenting with what's possible. I'm live on Fridays, and I shall be having guests on the Friday show. And I'm bringing people from the live video world over to the music world. They will bring music with them, and we'll play that music live on air as we chat, and chat about anything. It can be, well, telling stories effectively is what we're going to be doing. So storytelling mixed with playing our favorite music, and I can't think of anything better than that, because we were talking earlier today about segmenting shows, or Nancy was in the BeLive streamers group. And music segments a show beautifully, because you can have a chat, then a music segment where you can take a break, a chat, music segment, you can actually take a break. So it works ever so well. So just in summary, I'm going to hide that. I'm going to go side by side. Okay, so as I say, it's keyed into my voice at the moment. I'm just going to change the layout to my favorite layout. Okay, I'm going to key that now and apply. So we have, it looks better now. So just a quick run through. This is a rare occurrence, because either I'm not live anymore, or I'm just broadcasting to YouTube. That's possible. So we just welcome to the show. This broadcast is about playing music live on Mixcloud. Mixcloud setup, we've been through that, how it's, you actually create a broadcast using OBS, and if you want a guest, using OBS Ninja, so you can get 2 or more people on screen. You can either use a free VLC player. Just let me close this down, and I shall have even more memory then. Or I'm using DJ software called Tractor, which is a one-off fee, and then you've got it in perpetuity, and you can use it whenever you need. The only other thing you need is the graphics, and that's what I've got on the left of me, which is from Luminant Music. You hire it $3 a month, and you can use it in your broadcasts anywhere, not just music broadcasts, as I'm doing today. This is actually synced to my voice, and I could put it full screen, and you can still hear me talking, but instead of actually looking at me, hang on, what's going on there? Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, instead of looking at me, you can actually just look at the representation of my voice. And if I go over here, I'm still blown away by this. If I go over here and I click there, then it will change. And you can, there are many different scenarios you can actually use. This is, as I say, keyed into my voice, and it's just reacting to what I say, and it makes life more colorful, definitely more interesting, possibly. So take the sail off, go side by side, and there we have it. So that's the software. Okay, this has been, well, I've enjoyed doing this. I've enjoyed getting it laid down as a video. I can then use that to actually create my instructional video tomorrow. And this is the first time I can remember when there have been no comments. So something's broken. Okay. So this is Stephen in the UK, in Wiltshire, saying, come to me. Thank you for watching. If you're watching the replay, thank you. Have a great week, and I'll see you all again later. Bye for now.